it's Juliana Whitaker here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a newborn essentials video because even though Jolene's no longer a newborn, these videos were super helpful to me when making my baby registry list. I also just want to say every baby's different, every mom's different, every lifestyle's different, every house is different. So I think it all depends on, the baby and parents and even the house you live in. So some of these items may not be as helpful to you, but these are pretty much the things we cannot live without. These aren't the things that make life way easier, that are kind of unnecessary. These are like the essentials that I don't think we could live without. So let's get right into it. By the way, Jolene's watching Storybots, so if you hear something in the background, that's what's going on. If you guys haven't checked out that show, it is so amazing. Like, I watch it on my own when the baby's sleeping because it's so cool. So the first one's kind of an obvious one, and that's diapers. A little bit of advice, I think you'll hear this a lot: don't stock up on diapers. And the reason for this is A, you won't know which brand you're gonna like. B, you don't know how fast your baby's gonna grow out of them. For instance, we got gifted a bunch of diapers for our baby shower, and by the time she grew into one of the sizes, we had a whole box of them. She stopped pooping as much. And yeah, so once they hit about 3 months, I guess it's different for every baby. They'll poop every like 3 days or something like that. It all depends. And she's breastfed only. So once she was able to fit into these diapers, she stopped pooping as much. And we still changed the wet diapers, but I feel like we went through so many diapers that didn't fit her anymore. So we really like the 7th generation ones, and that's because they're very low in chemicals and anything that's not good for your baby. We originally wanted to do cloth diapers, but it was just one thing that fell through, when we first had her, because your life gets turned upside down. So yeah, it just didn't end up working for us, and we're using regular diapers now, and they work fine. We really haven't found a brand that we hate. I do not like the scented ones. Those are just unnecessary and toxic. Your baby's diaper's gonna stink, so yeah, definitely don't need the scented kind. So we do like Honest Company, but they do leak a little bit more, and we like the Pampers Pure as well. So the second one's also an obvious, and that's wipes. You need these for sure. These are the Honest Company ones. We really like these because they're nice and thick and great quality, and they're just all around good wipes, and they fit really nice into our wipes warmer, which is not an essential, but that's what we use. Anyway, so there's that. Number 3 is the Webinub. Before I had Jolene, I was thinking, oh, I don't want to use a pacifier for the baby. Before you become a mom, you really have no idea what it's like to be a mom. I didn't think she was gonna need a pacifier, and my hospital where we had her discourages pacifiers because it can cause nipple confusion or whatever. But the first night we were in there, she couldn't be consoled. She wasn't hungry. Her diaper was changed, and my mom instinct kind of kicked in, and I just called the front office and I said, listen, I think my baby needs a pacifier. So they brought one, and it worked great for her. But this is what she took to the most, and I got gifted one of these for my shower, and this is like her holy grail. She can't live without this thing. Bless you. So number 4 is a zip-up onesie, and yes, I'm sure you've heard this a bunch. This one's from Gap, but in the middle of the night, you change so many diapers. Just throughout the day, you change so many diapers, and the buttons are really annoying. So this is just super easy and simple. And we're in Southern California, and it's warm, so we turn the AC up really high, so it stays pretty cool in our house all day. So she pretty much just lives in these onesies. So number 5, muslin blankets. This one I think we got, it was in like a welcome box from Amazon. So if you sign up for an Amazon baby registry, they'll give you a box of free stuff. and this one came in it. There's no brand that I think is better than the other. I think they all work pretty great. If your baby spits up a lot, which ours does, it's just so great. Every time I put her down anywhere, the bed, anything, you just put this down and you put the baby on top, and if she spits up, it gets in the blanket and it's fine. We kind of always keep them folded like this, but they're great. You can cover their car seat in them. If it's sunny, you can use it as a blanket, a burp rag. They work as just, there's so many uses from these things. If the Web and Ubs are holy grail, this is like the Ark of the Covenant for us right here. You gotta stock up on these. So number 6 are blankets, and when your baby's brand new, they can't regulate body temperature by themselves, so you always have to keep them warm. And this I got at the 99-cent store. It's like the perfect size, it's super soft, and this is actually marketed as a pet blanket. You can get the baby blankets there where they're marketed as baby blankets, I think for like $2 or $3. You can also go to the pet section and find a pet blanket, and they work great. So number 7 is Honest Company body wash, shampoo, and the lotions. You can see we're down to the bottom of this. Lavender is really great. If you give your baby a bath before bed, it helps put them to sleep. This stuff is just great because there's like no harmful chemicals or anything. So I give her a bath with this, and then I put this on after the bath. If you haven't heard of the app Think Dirty, I'm gonna link it down below. It's honestly the best thing. It's changed my life. You can type in almost any product and it'll give you the rating on how clean or how dirty it is, as far as like harmful chemicals. These have a great score. Another really good brand is Dr. Bronner's. So there's that. A bib, because if you don't want to change their onesies constantly, they spit up, they drool, and bibs are awesome. This is a Tommy Tippy brand. It's really nice because it's like squishy right here, so it's soft. Like even if it goes around kind of tight, it keeps all the spit up and drool on the bib. There's like a Carter's one that we like. I ordered some bandana bibs off of Amazon, and they just fit really weird. They're cute, but they sometimes ride up like past her mouth. I don't know if her shoulders are too wide for them or something. I don't really know, but they ended up not working out for us. And I'm gonna do a separate video on things that didn't just work for us. So number 9 is this skip hop changing. I don't know what it is. It's a changing pad. I don't know what it's called, but I'll link it down below. This thing is incredible. It comes in a bunch of different styles and colors, but you take this with you, you put it in your diaper bag, or you can just keep this on its own because it opens up. There's like a little zipper in the front where you can keep, I don't know, whatever you want. And then you put the diapers in here, and then it zips again, and that's where you keep wipes. And then it folds out to a changing pad. So wherever you are, you can change your baby, back of your car, you know, any place. It's really incredible how many establishments don't have a changing table. So sometimes you just have to wing it, and this thing is great. So number 10, this one's kind of an obvious, but it's good to have some sort of emergency kit for your baby. We just went with the safety first one. I think we got it for our shower, and it's got some great things in there. We haven't really used much of it yet, but we use the clippers in it. Of course, you guys have all heard of the nose Frida. I don't get grossed out very easily, but the first time I did this, I almost threw up. So yeah, what we first do is we take this Little Remedies saline mist and squirt it up her nose a few times and wait, and then you just suck the boogers out. And yeah, it's really gross, but all babies get congested just because their bodies are just starting to produce mucus and earwax and stuff like that. So this is great when it's hard for them to breathe and they need to breathe, because when you're nursing, they breathe through their nose. Next is the Angel Care bathtub. This works perfectly for us. I'll just show you what our bathroom looks like. Not everyone's gonna have a baby friendly bathtub area, and I think some people use their sink, and for us we have a perfect bathtub to bathe her, so that bath is really easy to wash. I've seen some of the other ones that are more spongy material, and I just feel like those trap so much bacteria and mold. I don't know, I haven't used them personally, but something that you have to throw in the wash all the time sounds kind of annoying. This you can just wipe down really easily, and she stays in it great. I even flip her around the other way to clean her back and everything, and she loves it. It's great. Bless you. So the next one is our car seat and stroller. We got the Maxi Cozy, I think the Myco 30, and this one works great for us. We haven't had any problems with it, so we don't really have any other car seats or strollers to go off of, so I feel like it's not really fair to say it's the best stroller or the best car seat, because I'm sure there's other great ones out there. This one worked for us. Okay, she was getting a little fussy. Say hi. This is our chunk. By the way, she's above the 99th percentile for head circumference, weight, and height. So she's a huge baby. She's like 18 pounds, 25.5 inches, and her head circumference is 18 inches. So she's a big girl. We use the Ubi diaper pail. It works for us really great. It traps in the smell. And you can buy the replacement bags at Target or Amazon. It's a great diaper pail. And lastly, going back to the Think Dirty app, I wanted to find a detergent that was safe to use on babies' clothes, because you have to wash all their clothes before they wear them. You're supposed to wash your own clothes before you wear them, but we use the 7th generation Free and Clear, and it works really great. There's no problems with it. It doesn't have a scent, and yeah, it's just not toxic. So if you go on Think Dirty and you look at Dreft, which is a big brand, it's actually more toxic than any other brand of adult product I can find. It's scored number 9, which is 0 being the cleanest, 10 being the dirtiest, and it's a 9. And if you look at any other product that you use, you'll probably find that they're mostly 8s, which is highly toxic, but I can't find anything else that's a 9 except for the baby detergent. So that's just insane to me. I'm not sure what that's all about. Also gonna do a newborn must-have video of products that we really love, but aren't completely necessary. So these were just things that we really couldn't live without and we use on a daily basis. All of these things we still use on a daily basis. And she's 3.5 months old now. Who's that pretty baby? Who is that? I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you have not. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.